You've downloaded GS Pro and you're ready to create your first player profile. Over the next few minutes, I will walk you through all of the settings to make sure that your profile matches your skill level. Plus, as a bonus tip, I will show you a neat little feature that will make playing golf in your simulator an enjoyable experience for anyone, even if they've never played golf before. Let's get to it. All right, to create a profile, we need to click on the Players menu at the top right of this main screen. This takes you to the profile creation screen, which you see here. And as you can see, my Struggle Swing Golf profile is already there, but for the purposes of this video, we're going to create two new players by clicking on the plus sign down in the lower left-hand corner. Plus, plus. Okay, so player 1 and player 2 have now been created. Now we'll click in the name box for player 1, just like so, and we're going to give him a name. Let's call him John. John Hacker, because he's just like me, a high handicap golf junkie who just built a golf sim in his garage, hoping to improve his game. And don't worry, we're going to get to player 2 in just a bit. All right, now that he has a name, we can ignore these next two boxes. The Simulator Golf Tour ID box can be left as is, unless you decide to pay the $80 to join up. If you do, then just put that SGT ID that you'll get when you sign up right in this box here, okay? Also, you don't need to enter your email address in order to play local matches on your PC. It's just not necessary. Okay, now we've come to the handicap setting, and this can be a little interesting, so I'll kind of walk you through it. If you have a regular handicap out on the courses that you play, you can move the slider here to reflect that. Like me, John is a real world 28 handicap, so we're going to slide this slider over to set it to 28. If you look to the right, though, you'll see some grayed out text, and it reads GS Pro Handicap. What that means is that GS Pro will automatically begin compiling a handicap for John as he plays matches. This will average out all of his GS Pro scores, basically with where he set the slider. For example, let's take a look at my Struggle Swing Golf profile. My real world handicap is also set at a 28, okay? But if I click on the GS Pro handicap over here and it lights up blue, then that slider is adjusted to reflect my calculated GS Pro handicap, which as you can see is 16. If you're wondering why it's 12 strokes lower, well, I'll tell you in the next video, which will be about match settings. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Make sure you ring the bell. That way when the video drops, YouTube will let you know. Okay, moving on. We know Mr. Hacker is right-handed, so we'll leave that setting as is, which brings us to mini map location. This one can be interesting because it is customized to each player profile. There are 3 settings in a player profile for a mini map setting, as you can see: global, left, and right. The global setting is applied in the game settings menu. So if we click on that, which is right here in the middle next to players, you'll look down, few settings, you see mini map location. The global setting and the game settings menu is already on the left. So now we pop back into the players, into John Hacker's profile that we're creating, and see that his mini map location is defaulted to global. So it's going to be on the left, but he likes it on the right. So we're going to change that for him. There it is. And now we're going to click save and exit. That's going to take us back to the main menu. And now old John Hacker is ready to set up a match and play some golf. But what about player 2 that we created? Well, I'm going to get to him next so that I can show you that bonus tip that I promised. Stick around. So now John wants to squeeze in a quick 9 holes after supper. So he heads out to his garage and fires up GS Pro. His 10-year-old boy, Jack, has followed him, and he wants to play too. That's right, little Jack Hacker. John creates a profile for him that looks just like this. As you can see, SGT, ID, and email information are ignored, and Dad has set Jack's handicap at a 36. He's also right-handed and wants his mini-map location set just like his papa's on the right. Okay, so here's the bonus tip. There's a setting down here below minimap location. It's called realism. And we didn't mention that one when we created John's profile. And this setting has 2 adjustments available to make playing simulated golf more enjoyable for those who have never hit a golf ball or were frustrated the first time they tried, like little Jack was when he went to the driving range the year before with his dad. Anyway, we left John's realism set to default because he's working on improving his game and he wants the simulator to reflect the real world numbers coming from his launch monitor every time he hits a golf ball. But little Jack Hacker needed some help, so Dad gave it to him. He took the realism setting and changed it from global to custom. And when he did that, he went down to ball curvature first and foremost and slid that slider all the way to the left. That way, Jack's shots, no matter how badly hit, will go as straight as possible. And then he took the play mode from realistic to casual, which brought up the shot boost slider. And John boosted that puppy all the way up to 2x. That way, if Jack happens to hit his 9-iron 25 yards, it could fly or roll out as far as 50. So John hits save and exit, and now Jack is ready to hit the course with his papa. And hopefully he'll have more fun than he did last year at the local driving range. So that's how you create custom profiles. There are other things you can customize for your created players, but we'll go over those in another video. For now, make sure you leave a like and use the comments section down below to suggest future tutorials that you'd like me to make. Anyway, God bless you. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.